We're talking to Mr. R.C. Barkley and Mr. Bruce Wood, and the topic is the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People and environmental injustices. And of course, Mr. Wood, you promised that you'd give us some information relative to some of the instances of environmental injustices that you found in the state of Tennessee as a member of the NAACP and et cetera. Let's talk about it.
Sure. And it's not just in the state of Tennessee, it's everywhere. I mean, look at Southern Services. There's a landfill in Ashland City Highway, North Nashville, and in that same area is where they put all the prisons. Well, go to Belmead. There's no landfill and there's no prisons. Well, that's there's no accidents, you know. I mean, that's what happens. And again, that's what I said, that's how we got involved with the NAACP. Every pollution we fought, there was black people and minority and poor people being polluted. And so that's led us to the NAACP, and they are a national. And then look at Dixon County. They had this landfill that was there. They recruited industries to come in. The governor, the then governor, was from Dixon County, and one of his proud things was that he brought in all this industry. So they allowed them to just get rid of their heavy toxic material waste, and they put it in this landfill that's now a very, very highly polluted groundwater. It's a 75-acre landfill, but the pollution is spread out 3 miles. And who lived there? Former descendants of slaves that owned agriculture. They were self-supporting for scores of years. They'd supported themselves, and now their property has gone down in value. People won't buy their crops because of the known pollution in the groundwater, and it's just all. Memphis has terrible groundwater problems. So yes, environmental injustice is that it's a minority and poor people that get inflicted with the pollution. Well,
now, what do we do in reference to that, Mr. Wood? I mean, how do you react to that? I mean,
well, I react by trying to get organized. And of course, that's tough. It's tough in Tennessee. You see, Tennessee is just people don't realize it because of who we deal with. Like, if, you know, you're a professor and the kind of people you deal with day in, day out. But Tennessee, like, has worse infant mortality in Tennessee than Cuba. Cuba, a baby born in Cuba is more likely to live 1 year than a baby born in Tennessee. Go figure. Literacy rates, obesity rates, all those health factors are worse in Tennessee than many third world countries. So, but you said, well, what do I do? Well, I try to get organized and work with people, because people can change policies, but it's very, very difficult. It's very difficult. And that's why we're blessed to work with Marilyn Robinson. Mrs. Sweetlove is the president of the Tennessee Convention. Harold Bell from Dixon County is the president there, and he's a leader. But I'm telling you, it's a tough. It's tough being what we do. It's tough. It takes a toll on you.
Well, Mr. Barkley, what about your experiences? What have you found in terms of environmental pollution that you're dealing with?
Well, I've found that we have strong, heavy polluted places here in the state of Tennessee. One like at Walter Hill, we have been having low-level nuclear waste dumped in right here within 30 miles of where we are. And not only this, we've had this problem down at Dixon where all the chemicals are washed into the well water where people drink and all.